Welcome, Scorpio, to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. Let's see what's going in your going on in your energy for Wednesdays. That's April the 8th, 2026. We're gonna start off with the angel number. See what the universe wants us to work on or focus on. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Y'all cooling up there? How y'all doing? What angel number do you have for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to do? I did see 54. 54 today. 88. Listen to your gut. Listen to it. Intuition, trust, inner voice, guidance, positivity, and alignment. When you are positively motivated, your goals and dreams will unfold as they should. Let your inner voice be your primary guide on this journey. So ask yourself, Scorpio, in what areas of my life am I not listening to my gut? And how can I better align with my inner voice? So our homework, we're going to take a moment to meditate or reflect on a current decision you are facing and listen carefully to your inner guidance to determine the best course of action. So the universe saying, hey, listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. Breaking old patterns at the bottom here. Patterns, reflection, change, growth, mindset, and cycle. So this could be related to just old patterns and negative thoughts that are holding you back. And maybe you need to focus on how you can break these cycles and focus on positive changes. So that's what the universe wants you to focus on. All right, universe. You're saying get out our head. Stop focusing on the negative. Got you. And let our inner voice be our primary guide on this journey. All right. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What's going on for Wednesday when it comes to Scorpio's energy? Listen to your gut. You could have a Knight of Wands coming at you. That's Sagittarius, can be Aries and or Leo. Somebody rushing in with an offer. Listen to your gut about this. Or they're saying to, I know, Six of Cups at the bottom. If this is somebody coming back from the past, trust your intuition. Trust yourself on this one. Especially if somebody had that road running energy, that in and out, they all over the place. 6 months they here, 6 months they over there. They just back and forth. And don't be quick to accept some offer either. 9 of Swords. Losing sleep. Stress, anxiety. 6 of Pentacles. On how to get you to especially if it's somebody who break. Ooh, 8 of Swords. Somebody is definitely in their head of how to get things back in balance. This could have been somebody who was breadcrumbing you, shortchanging you, or somebody who's they come in with 1 pentacle, but expecting for you to be in the 6 of Pentacles energy. You come in with 1, and they want you to give them 3. 8 of Pentacles. Double 8s here, and that was the energy for Tuesday. 8. We had 8 at the beginning and 8 at the end. So definitely at this time, trust your, and look at this shit right here. 8 of Cups. Whatever this offer is, whatever this is, this opportunity, universe is saying, trust yourself on this one. Don't second guess yourself. You know how we used to be taking that test when we had a little Scantrons back in the day. And immediately when you look at the question, two of the answers going to pop out, especially if it's like A through D or, none of the apply above. 2 of those answers going to stick out. And the one that that sticks out to you the most is usually the right answer. But sometimes we second guess ourselves. We overthink it. I don't know why I felt overthinking with this 8 of Swords. All right, let's see. Emperor walking away. Oh, ending something. Somebody may be trying to be too controlling. This could be related to a boss. Father figure. Why is this Emperor here? Then we're going to see who is stressing. Is this you? Is this Scorpio stressing universe? Are you overthinking? Is keeping you up at night? Maybe a decision that you did make? Yes. Could be related to a love offer. What are you worried about? Page of Swords. Okay. Okay. You may be wondering if this is keeping you up at night, Scorpio. It could be regarding a love offer. Maybe wondering, thinking. Not Page of Wands. Page of Swords is restless as well. Heavy mental energy here. Possibly it says quest for knowledge. So you're really doing some digging, some soul searching here, doing some reflection. Something could have been keeping you up at night regarding a new a love offer. Possibly with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Maybe you should have challenged some type of offer, some type of opportunity. What else is, let's see. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind, Scorpio? Give me some more on this. Divine Feminine. Gives Empress energy. Karmic lesson. Something's keeping you up at night regarding a love offer with the King of Wands. Could be feeling like it's a karmic lesson. Possibly the universe is saying to trust your gut regarding a decision that you got to make. And to determine what's the best course of action. DNA, wish, and spam calls blocked. There we go. We're going to see what's going on with this Emperor here. You got 888. 8 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. The Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Magician. Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Cups. Something keeping you up about the past. Because it says right here with this breaking old patterns, pause and reflect before moving forward with any new project. Even if you are deeply invested, taking time to reconsider can benefit everyone involved. Avoid getting stuck in negative thought patterns as we focus on, as what we focus on tends to manifest. That's what Sarah, you in your head about something could be related to the past. It says old patterns or negative thoughts are holding you back. How can you break these cycles and focus on positive change? Take time for personal retreat or journal. Journal about patterns you want to change, reflect on past experiences, shift your mindset, and introduce small positive changes to build healthier habits. So it could have been something related to the past that's coming up. Possibly a karmic lesson that you had to go through in order to step into your divine feminine and or masculine energy. Could have been something about pregnancy, fake news regarding a pregnancy, wish. Yes, let me ask that. Is someone pulling on Scorpio's energy? Have you been waking up in the middle of the night? Find yourself restless, racing thoughts? Maybe somebody's trying to, curious. Communication, and you got spam calls and texts. Are you receiving weird phone calls and text messages, a lot of spam? But anyway, with this Emperor here, this could have been somebody that you walked away from, somebody that was a father figure, authority figure, somebody in leadership. They could have been trying to control the wheel, turn it in their favor, and that didn't work out for this person. There's some regret here. You may have cut this person off. 5 of Swords. It could have been somebody who ghosted you, walked away from the connection, and now there is regret. Possibly losing sleep. Moon. You may not be aware of this. 8 of Cups. 6 of... Oh, they were not aware. Whomever this is, they may have not been aware that you were definitely tapped into your intuition, trusting your gut, and walking away. You walked right into victory and success with the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Walk right into it. Got the same red jacket on or robe, everything. 9 of Cups, straight into happiness. 8 of Cups, walking away for wish fulfillment. And what's the 9 of Cups? Wish fulfillment. So this wish here, you're getting everything that you desire. And somebody's watching. I know I got a mess of cards here. We all over the place. World card. You got Aries, Leo, and Sag here. This person can have heavy fire in their chart. Reason why I say that. Aries, Leo, and Sag. This could be definitely somebody that you have strong boundaries with. The World card. Why is the World card here for Scorpio? 6 of Cups. Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. So this person didn't realize that you were their wish until it was too late. Once that cycle closed, once you walk away or once you plan on walking away, this could be past energy as well. Walking away, stepping into your power and closing out a cycle that no longer serves you. Determining the best course of action. And in doing so, you're distancing yourself. You're planning on taking a different route, a different journey, you know, the road less traveled, and it's going to lead you to this Empress energy. Perseverance, and look at that. Your hard work is going to pay off. You persevere through all of the challenges that were thrown your way. You kept going. You found that courage to keep going, and in doing so, Ten of Pentacles. Financial security, material wealth. Deciding to break old patterns and focus on the positive. What's under this World card? Six of Cups. Damn. So who is this Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands. What's going on with this Knight of Wands? Why are they rushing in? Bumping heads. Okay. Police station. Look at Reno 911. Told you they watching. Legal matters. There could have been a fight. The police could have got involved, and now, you know, was it DV? You got some, the courts are involved, prosecutor involved. That's why they're saying trust your gut on this one. It's a trap. It's a trap. Trust yourself. I miss you. Trust yourself on this. Because whomever this person is coming to rush back in with this offer, what you overthinking it for? The question is, what's really to think about when it comes to this individual? Old patterns could have been you're always there for a certain individual. Every time they come to you, they always got some story. They always got some excuse. It's just over and over. And now you're standing your ground. Instead of just listening, now you asking questions like, huh? Like, oh, okay, so you're asking questions now. You just not letting it, whatever they say, go. You asking questions. You're digging deep. Yeah, there's something going on that you definitely don't want to fall victim to, living in the moment, coping. Oh, this person's a heavy drinker. Definitely wrapped up in a toxic lifestyle. Too late. Yeah, it's too late. Their toxic lifestyle could have been the reason why they were acting so erratic. And you need to trust your gut. It says take a moment to meditate or reflect on a current decision you are facing. Listen carefully to your inner guidance to determine the best course of action. Not get involved. That's the best course of action. That's the best course of action. This person may feel like a lot of things are piling up against them. Maybe they got a lot going on with all the sticky notes. Well, you do have legal matters, so a lot of court dates can be coming up. Here you are loving on yourself. Meanwhile, this person is up to their neck in frustration and missing you at the same time. I asked, did you feel this person pulling on your energy, spiritual gifts? And you got thug here. This person is for the streets. You know it. You know it. And you know they're not happy. Feeling under pressure, feeling like time is running out, heavy anxiety. And if it's related to you, that's what could, that universe waking you up. This person pulling on Scorpio's energy. This person pulling on Scorpio's energy. Yes, and it's the Six of Cups. Could be a Capricorn with the World here, or just somebody from the past that you close out a cycle with, Scorpio. Hair fine. Yeah, listening to your ancestors. Following the guidance of your ancestors and spirit guides. Knight of Swords. You may be receiving messages from your spirit guides that this person is wanting to take some type of action and come your way. Justice here. The scales are being balanced, and maybe that could be the reason why. You know, bumping heads, police station, legal matters. They're up in their neck. And they're fed up. Can't do this without your Scorpio. What else is under here? Justice. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. Look at the bearded potbelly. Look at him. Trust your, you know to trust your gut on this situation. Six of Swords. Double sixes here. And then if you look at it, 15 breaks down to a 6. 6, 6, 6. You're moving away from the past for a brighter future. Cutting someone off and focusing on yourself, loving yourself. And that's why they stress, because you cut them off and start loving on you. And the wheel started to turn in your favor. You started to align with that inner voice. Let the inner voice be your primary guide on this journey. And in doing so, and walking away from something that no longer served you or that was draining you. Somebody worried and stressed now, losing sleep, anxiety, 10 of Cups, possibly because they lost out on something that could have been wish fulfillment. The end all and be all of all happiness here. Queen of Pentacles with someone who was very generous. Yeah, they could have had a part of this new beginning, and now they stressing. Because you're definitely focused with this Queen of Pentacles, this Eight of Pentacles. You're definitely focused on your stability and on yourself. And going towards a brand new beginning, new journey. And the universe is saying, hey, let your inner voice be your primary guide on this journey. New journey. Is it time to close out a cycle? Have you been putting something off? And you know what? Look at all these eights. I just realized that. Breaking old patterns and listening to your gut and letting that be your primary guide on this journey, Scorpio. All right, let's see what's going on with your finances for in your career on Wednesday. Money messages for Scorpio universe for Wednesday, April 8th. Spirituality and health. Use money magical spells to increase wealth and prosperity. You're being guided to discover your unique spiritual path right now. You got spiritual gifts, so the universe definitely wants you to take that time to reflect and talk to them. Health. Some situations that need resolution will be resolved and healed. It's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. And what's next is your new journey. And for many, you got to break those old patterns, the negative mindset. Start trusting your gut, listening to your gut, and taking that time out to sit and kick it with the universe. You know, talk to them like you do the homies. You know, kick it with them. Come as you are. You may work in the medical field, but it's saying consider careers in the medical field, massage therapy, or any healing work. And then with spirituality, it says spiritual advisor, healer, tarot reader, anything in the occult. And then with spiritual gifts here, the universe is saying, hey, it's time to break those old patterns, close those old cycles, because we need to talk to you. There's a different journey ahead for you, and we need you to break those old patterns. Because where we taking you, yeah, you can't have that mental anguish and that anxiety. You can't have all that. You can't, nah. It's time to trust your gut. Listen to your gut. So you can determine the best course of action for your next move. So with that being said, what's at the bottom? Writer. It says, take time for personal retreat or journal about patterns you want to break. The universe saying, come on now. Words are magic. Use them to manifest abundance. Your words have power to influence and share your gift with the world. And then you have Gaia here. So trust that the universe has a better plan than you do. With that being said, Scorpio, that is all I have for you when it comes to the overall energy for Wednesday, April 8th, 2026. Now we know what's in the mix. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next one.